Howdy y'all, and welcome to Lax Lives. Today we're going to take a look at Feed the Beast. And so to start with, we're going to talk about the Feed the Beast website. Feed the Beast website is found at feed-the-beast.com. So pretty much feedthebeast.com on the internet. And when you first go there, you're going to see the big Feed the Beast logo. It'll tell you a little bit about Feed the Beast. Below that, you're going to see a list of mods, because what Feed the Beast is a series of mod packs that are put together by the Feed the Beast team, which we talked about mods back in the review videos. And so Feed the Beast is a group of people who collect mods and with the permission of the mod makers, and then attempt to get them to integrate so they all work together as one big addition to Minecraft. And I talked a little bit about mods before, like I said, and so there are mods that add animals to the game or add new places to go to the game, or mods that just add lots of new items or new ways to do things, new armor, new weapons, those kinds of things. Mods can also include sounds and well, I don't know if mods can include sounds so much. No, they do. They do. They include sounds. There are some mods that overwrite the default sounds. I've played with mods that add like guns to the game, and then the guns have sounds that sound like guns instead of somebody shooting a bow and arrow. And so, especially with the newer updates of Minecraft coming, that should actually get easier for the mod makers. At least I hope so. Anyways. Not that I make mods, but I enjoy mods, so I'm hoping that things get easier for them so they can make even more amazing mods. So anyways, back to Feed the Beast. Feed the Beast, what they do is they collect mods. Not every mod will work together when you first try to integrate them, but Feed the Beast attempts to get them to all integrate. They test to make sure that they'll work together. And so you can see here is a list of mods. These are not all the mods that Feed the Beast uses. These are just some of the mods, although it's a pretty good list. I'm thinking there's over 50 mods at this point, but not every mod pack in Feed the Beast uses all the mods, and we'll take a look at mod packs when we look at the launcher. So to get Feed the Beast, what you want to do is you want to go to the top of the screen and click on Download. And when you click on Download, it's going to take you to the download area, and there's a couple of different downloads to be aware of. There's the download client. Download client is what you're going to need to play Feed the Beast. You need a Minecraft account to play Feed the Beast. You have to log into the Minecraft servers through the Feed the Beast client to actually be able to play. So you can see that there are two different lists here under download client. One is download jar, and the other one is download exe. There's not really a big difference between the two if you're just playing. A jar is a file that contains files that you can run. It runs in Java, but it allows you to mod your Feed the Beast. The exe also will use Java because that's what Minecraft uses. But the exe you can't make changes to. So it's really your choice if you want the jar or the exe. I believe the exe has a better icon than the jar, because I think my jar comes up with the Java icon and the exe comes up with a different icon for it. I think it comes up with the Feed the Beast logo. So if that's what you want, take the exe. I use the jar because sometimes I will make copies of my Feed the Beast and then do some mod stuff with it where I implement some different mods to try them out. The other download to look at here is the download server. Now with the launcher, you're just going to get a window with a list of mods that you can choose from. To do a server, that's where you want to host people, and that means that more than one person can play the game at a time. Clients can connect to servers, but they can't host a server. So you need the server files here. And if you click on the download server button, then it will take you to a list of server packages, and they're just files. They're just like the download jar and download exe files. They're just the server versions, and you download that and install it on your server, and then you're pretty much good to go at that point. Run it and go. Now the other thing you might want to be aware of is that Minecraft and Feed the Beast do use Java. and there is a limit on the 32-bit Java on how much RAM can be set aside for your programs. And with Feed the Beast, it is a bit of a resource hog compared to Minecraft. So even though you play Minecraft, you may not be able to handle everything that's in Feed the Beast. And so one of the things that I suggest is that you go out and get the 64-bit of Java because it will open up some options that aren't normally available to you with the 32-bit Java. And those they're right in the Feed the Beast launcher. Without the 64-bit Java, you can't increase the amount of RAM set aside for Feed the Beast Minecraft. But with the 64-bit Java, you are able to set aside as much RAM as you want, pretty much. Um, all right, and now we're going to take a look at the launcher. So let me open up my launcher here. So this is the launcher, and as you can see, the launcher pretty much just shows you the Feed the Beast logo. At the top, they've got some navigation buttons. There's news, options, mod packs, maps, texture packs. They do have texture packs that are available to download that are supposed to work with the different mod packs, and it will tell you what mod packs they work with. It's kind of hit or miss for me whether or not they actually work. I'm not saying that that's true for everybody, but for me, sometimes I have issues. They have a button for maps where you can download special maps instead of using the default randomly generated worlds. You can get pre-made maps. The big one, though, that we want to look at is mod packs. So, like I said, a mod pack is a collection of mods. The Feed the Beast team, they actually attempt to make sure that all the mods work well together. And you can see on the left here is a list of mods that are available. These are a list of mod packs that are available. Ultimate, Challenge Pack, Yogcraft Mod Pack, Direwolf 20 Pack, Minecraft Pack, and it just keeps going. There are 17 mod packs available right now, and each one is a little different than the other, and some of them are for specific things. There's a voxel mod pack that's used for creative mode crafting. There's a RPG mod pack that adds some RPG elements to the game that aren't normally in Minecraft, which is kind of cool, and we'll probably take a look at it sometime in the future. There's a My Little Pony mod pack, which is kind of funny to me. I've never even thought about looking at that one, but there are some other ones down the list I see I hadn't noticed before that I might want to check out. So we may look at that in the future, some of the other mod packs in the future. Now, once you're into Feed the Beast and you see your mod pack, you're going to notice that at the bottom of the screen is a button that says Select Profile, all the way at the bottom next to the launch button. You're going to have to type in your username and password for Mojang to be able to use Feed the Beast, and that's where you set up your profile to do that. Now, at the top of the screen, if you click on Options, then you're going to get this screen. And you can see it's got the install folder, which will be where it installs Feed the Beast. And let me check real quick here. I didn't think to do it before I started, but I gotta think where I have my Feed the Beast installed. My Feed the Beast is currently at 480 megabytes. Is that right? 480? Doesn't seem like a lot. So you got to make sure that you have 480 megabytes available where you decide to install it. So you want to check that out, under the Options tab. There's also a Force Update button, so if you ever need to update your mod pack, this is where you can tell it to start. And then you can see here RAM maximum. If you have the 64-bit Java installed, and it is using the 64-bit Java, then you can increase the amount of RAM available. I set mine to 8 gigabytes, but it really doesn't seem to take more than like 1.4 or 1.7. So as long as you got a couple of gigabytes you can assign to it, you should be good. I did notice playing it that when I was using the 32-bit Java, and we had a few buildings going and a lot of machines, I attempted to go to one of the realms that's available, and every time I would go to that realm, I would get out of memory errors, and so the trick was to install the 64-bit Java and switch over to that instead of the 32-bit Java, and then increase the amount of RAM. And then at the bottom of this screen, you're going to see advanced options. When you click on advanced options, I can't remember what's under there, but I do know that one thing that's under there is a setting for which server to connect to, and it defaults, I believe, at auto connect or auto select, and it will choose the server for you. In the evenings, I find it difficult to connect to the Feed the Beast servers, which you need to connect to download your new packs, like if they update. And anything before, like, I don't know, like 5 in the afternoon for me, and I'm 5 afternoon Eastern, I don't have an issue. But anything between like 5 and 11 p.m. Eastern, it's hit or miss whether or not I can get updates. Now, if you don't need updates, which it doesn't update that often, then you're pretty much good to go, and you don't have to worry about it connecting. But yeah, I find that go under there and I switch mine over to Chicago, and that seems to help. I don't remember how many different places there are under there, but they're all over the United States, so and other countries actually. So yeah, that's a good handy thing under options. So choose where to install, choose how much RAM to use, and choose where to download the packs from. All right, and then the next thing I want to look at is back out to the main launch page. Back out on the main launcher page here. Hold on, I gotta switch to my launcher page. You're gonna see under the mod packs button is a edit mod pack button right at the top, right just under the mod packs tab at the top there. When you click on edit mod packs, it's gonna open up this screen. Yeah, this screen. I gotta find it. Edit mods. And it looks like this. And you'll see on the left it says enabled mods. On the right it says disabled mods. And there are 3 tabs at the top: mods, jar mods, core mods. There are different types of mods that are used. Mods are your basic mods that add to the game. Jar mods are mods that change the way the game works. And I've never actually installed a core mod, so I'm not sure what's under core mods. Now, for jar mods, I do usually add a couple of things, and so when we see me play here in a second, you're going to see that, yeah, my game may not look the same as yours. That's because I use a texture pack, which is not a mod, but I also use OptiFine, which is a jar mod that gives you more control over your graphics. And I like a shader mod, which shaders are used for lighting in games, and so the shader mod gives you access to better shaders. Although Minecraft is working on more advanced shaders, I saw, but they're not here yet, and so I find a pretty good improvement in my frames per second and stuff when I have OptiFine and the shader mod installed. So yeah, and then once you're all done with your choices, then you just want to hop back out to the launcher, and once you've typed in your profile information, you can click launch, and then what will happen is that it will connect to the Feed the Beast servers, and download the files for your mod pack and download the files for your mod pack and place them in the folder that you specified under options, and then it will start your game, and yeah. And so here we go, Minecraft with the Feed the Beast add-ons. Now I'm gonna check real quick here. You can see that I'm on Minecraft 1.4 or 0.7. I believe Minecraft might be on like 1.5.3 at the moment. And Feed the Beast is not updated to 1.5. They are not going to update to 1.5 really. They do have some 1.5 updates, but the mod pack I play on isn't supposed to update until they release 1.6, which is in the works right now. There's the snapshots that are currently out are for 1.6, and so they are working on the 1.6 update. And so let's see. Multiplayer. We've got 2 people on my server. Actually, let me cancel out here. It's got the same single player settings as you normally have under Minecraft. Multiplayer works the same way. I'm going to jump onto my multiplayer server here, and we'll see where I'm at and what's going on. So Feed the Beast has a lot of new things, and I'm not going to go over them all because there are just too many. Oop, open up door. But I wanted to show you kind of what the game looks like. I'm going to go through the Nether here and go back to our original base. Now, like I said, Feed the Beast adds a lot of stuff to the game. And you're going to immediately notice, looking at my screen, that on the left, it says Jetpack Engine On. That's because I'm wearing a jetpack, and it allows me to fly in the game. And on the right, you can see that I have a mini-map. And let me tell you, I cannot operate without a mini-map. It's going to be a lot of fun when I do my Minecraft Let's Play, which I'll probably record a little bit after this, but I'm going to be lost constantly, and that's just going to be crazy. But this is our original spawn area, and you can see I have done quite a bit of building here. Although it may not look like as much building as you think, but there are a few things that Feed the Beast does. Oh, you can hear a cicada there making its noise right there. If you've ever heard of a cicada, that's what they actually kind of sound like in real life. They are noisy. Noisy summer bugs. This is some of the bee stuff from the bee mods. I wanted to show you my base. I built it underground. Feed the Beast, because it's all these different mods, adds all these different new items and new blocks and new material types. These are barrels. They hold a lot of my supplies, which is just crazy the amount of supplies that you have. All these different new ores, and most of this is raw materials. Different minerals and ores, and I don't really have too many constructed items here. But the big thing that I love about Feed the Beast is the machines. And it adds all these machines that do different things. You can see here, like, what in the world is that? Well, that's a coke oven. And it turns coal into coke coal, which is 4 times as good as normal coal. But it takes, what, 2 minutes and 40 seconds, I think, to turn a piece of coal into coke coal. But then once it's done, you get a piece of coke coal that lasts 4 times as long. And then these are the machines. Not all the machines, of course, but a lot of the machines. You see my diamond chests, because this pack contains chests that come in different levels. Wow, I think all my chests are diamond. Oh no, there we go. Nope, see, that's wood. You guys already know about wood chest if you ever played Minecraft. There's an iron chest, and I'll show you what the difference is right here. This is a wood chest, right? And so we've got 3 rows of items, and then there's the iron chest, which is the upgrade to the wood chest, and you see there's quite a bit more. So I guess it's really an upgrade to the double wood chest. There's a gold chest. This is a gold chest. And then there's a diamond chest right here. And this one I've got full of stuff. Um, and you see all these pipes everywhere. I've got pipes everywhere, or cabling for power, because the machines run off of different types of energy. There's EU, which is like electricity. I forget what EU actually stands for. Actually, it depends on which machines you make, and and so the different machines will use EU, or they'll use MJs, which is Minecraft Joules, I think is what it stands for, which is engines. All my engines, I guess they're downstairs. Let me run downstairs and you can see an engine. These are some engines. And people talking to me. And yeah, and so some different pipes. Now none of this is working because we moved to a new area, and so I shut it all down. But you can see here my empty tank. It was full of oil. But anyway, so MJ's is Minecraft Joules. EU is kind of like electricity. There's also blue electricity, which is for different machines. And then I honestly cannot remember what that other mod's power is. I know it uses a lot of lead. It's kind of like electricity too. Basically, blue electricity, the EU stuff, and the other mod with the other electricity, they don't work with each other, and so when you build their machines, you have to use their form of power, but their machines might do different things in different ways. And then, you know, a lot of the stuff to do with Feed the Beast is just simply automating everything, and so you can see I've got a lot of pipes connecting things, and I don't mean these are power cables, but like all this, well, not the power cables, but these are pipes, and they transfer items. And so, just for example, this machine set up here, what I've got is this machine makes cobblestone, and this machine turns cobblestone into scrap. And so it just keeps working and working and will never stop. Because this doesn't take power to run. This does take, well, it's running because I'm here, I guess. You can see there goes a scrap box. This machine, I guess I can click on it and show you. This machine takes water and lava and makes cobblestone. Now, cobblestone doesn't cost anything. Stone, I believe, costs you materials to make, and so you'd have to keep water and lava flowing into the machine to get stone. And then obsidian's the same way. It takes more water and lava to make obsidian, or maybe it takes the same amount. I'm not sure exactly how much this takes because I usually just have it on cobblestone because I just need cobblestone. This machine takes the cobblestone, it's called a recycler, and turns it into scrap. And then this collects the scrap, and this is an auto crafting table. You put up your pattern, and when you feed raw materials, and this pipe right here has an Arctic gate, and it will pull the scrap out of the recycler and put it into here. And so when this fills up, and each of these says 2, it will create a scrap box. And then this Arctic gate will pull the scrap box out and will feed it over into this chest. Now, what I was doing was this is a scrap boxinator, and so what it does is it opens the scrap box, and so you can get different things from the scrap box. In fact, here's this couple of scrap boxes I got right now because my chest is full and they don't know where to go. And so when you throw them down, you can see I got a piece of scrap. When I throw that one down, oh, I got another piece of scrap. But in my chest here, all this dirt, the netherrack, soul sand, grass blocks, sticks, emeralds, rubies, green sapphires, olivine, red garnet, yellow garnet, all of this stuff came from these scrap boxes. And you're thinking, well, why do you got so many scrap boxes in there? Well, that's because I needed the scrap boxes for way over here for this other machine hidden in the corner here, called a matter fabricator, and what it does is it makes UU matter, and I almost have a full diamond chest of UU matter, um, and uh, and so UU matter is, I don't know what it's supposed to stand for, but I call it unstable matter. And so you can make different things out of just straight up UU matter. Oh, these are some of my refined bars of iron and steel and titanium and everything. Um, but yeah, this is what Feed the Beast looks like to me, anyways. There are a lot of different things. Oh, I should show you that, I guess. Let me open up my inventory. Another thing that's really cool is NEI, not enough items, and what it does is it gives you, oh, there goes the cicada again. It gives you a list of all the recipes, and so you can see here at the bottom it says dye. So I'm gonna erase dye from the search box, and then it will show you, yeah, 29 pages of items with recipes that you can make. And so whatever you can think of that you want to make off this list, the amazing thing with NEI is that you just click on it. So let's say I want to make a steam engine. Oh, of course I picked the one thing that doesn't work. Well, there's more than one thing that doesn't work. It depends on how they're built, whether or not they will show up. So like the steam engine probably goes in its own special constructor. So let's find something. Like here, this is a list of golems. They're not going to have a recipe because the golems are made with Thaumcraft, which uses its own set of construction tables and things like that. Okay, here we go. How about a diamond grinder? The diamond grinder takes steel plates. And you can see that it flashes a little bit. That's because there's two different types of steel plates in the game. 4 diamond dust, which is made from running diamonds through a machine called a pulverizer or maybe a macerator, and then a diamond. And then you will get 2 diamond grinder heads. And now if that was a left click on it, now if I right click on it, then it will show me what machines use that item. And so you can see an industrial grinder uses it, a macerator uses it. Oh, well, that's it. Just those 2 things. Macerator and an industrial grinder. But yeah. Oh, and then like there's the EU-driven tools. Like I have a advanced diamond drill here, which uses EU to run instead of having a durability. And you can see it's flashing colors because I've enchanted it using a book, and so it actually has like efficiency 4 on it, so it's extremely fast. And then I'll just fly around a little bit here. I got some solar panels that give me EU. These are multi-block farms from forestry. They're both tree farms. This is a forestry cactus farm. This is some corn, some flax. Flax gives you string. Corn gives you corn. Pumpkins, potatoes. Was that sugar cane, melons? That's all pretty standard. This is the old version of the forestry cactus farm. I don't know. This was Steve Cart's tree farm, although all my Steve's Carts disappear because there's some kind of glitch in the game maybe where your Steve's Carts disappear, and so here's another spot where I had a Steve's Cart and it just disappeared. This is my windmill I made. There's actually a blue electric generator, and it runs off of wind power. I don't actually run any power off of it. I just have the windmill on the front because I wanted a windmill overlooking my grain farm. And then this is just some construction I did where I made a little town. I had some villagers in here, but they got attacked by zombies. I made a ship, made a lighthouse. I made a sort of an Easter Island head. Oh, I made a pyramid with the Eye of Ra over it. I started on a wizard's tower back over here. Yeah, there's a load up here. This is my wizard's tower I was working on. I didn't finish it yet though. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna quit on Feed the Beast. You can see there's a lot of amazing things that gets added to the game. If you want to see more, go ahead and check out my Feed the Beast playthrough, which should start maybe later this week. Um, we'll have to see. I'm actually on got a little bit of vacation time here, so I should be able to record during the week this time. So yeah, maybe Saturday there'll be a Feed the Beast play. Lac Plays Feed the Beast. Um, so thanks for watching. Like it if you like, and subscribe to be sure to catch the next one.